Me. It's podcast time, Mimi. It's podcast time. And today I'm also not getting in trouble because look, I'm wearing proper pants. Right?
That
to
is
be fair,
amazing.
I just got back from the gym as well.
Oh.
But I thought I'll leave them on because I can sit however I want and no one's gonna see anything.
Just gonna have a pillow here.
But you're wearing like real proper pants as well.
I know, but it's nice to put my arms on it. So I have it.
Hello.
Anyway, welcome to another episode
of Raincloud and Sunshine. Today, hopefully with better sound because we have two microphones. We've been just struggling with this. I don't know. We've been just struggling.
We're not done with the introduction.
Oh, okay.
This is Daisy.
I'm Daisy.
I'm Chantal. And together we have a rescue organization in Bali called Bali Boss.
Exactly.
For dogs, by the way.
For dogs.
For dogs.
Yes. Now we have.
Do you want to start? We have no new microphones, so that's a good thing.
I really hope they work. So ever since we started, we've been just having technical issues. And now we got these new microphones because we needed another one anyways for YouTube. So yeah, let's see if that works as well. I hope so. I hope so. Because last time the sound was so bad, but I thought, you know what, let's just post it anyway.
Yeah, it's just really demotivating to keep, recording them and then not uploading them.
Yeah, that's why last time I was like, you know what, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, in the last one, we even had a fight.
Yeah.
In the podcast.
Yeah.
Today, no fight.
It also takes time. Like, it takes time for me to come here until we set everything up. And then the podcast, like, all in all, it takes like 3 to 4 hours. And if we do that a few times and it doesn't, get uploaded.
Yeah, we don't have time for this.
It's like, yeah.
Today we didn't fight at all.
No, also not yesterday.
Not yes. Actually, where was it? It's been a while, actually. We haven't had a fight.
In Thailand last day.
Last day, yeah. To be fair, we were 10 days together.
Yeah.
And then at some
sick
point,
of each other.
Yeah.
Also in like one room as well, not even like,
We had one place with 2 rooms, but we just stayed in the same.
Oh, we had 2 places with 2. Oh no, there's just one bed. I take that back. Yeah.
We stayed together 24/7 for, like, we did everything together for 10 days, and then obviously on the last day, because Santi wanted to relax and I wanted to go like hiking somewhere.
Adventure.
And she got upset. And I said, yeah, let's just meet at the beach. I'm gonna walk there and you just take a bike. And then you got upset. And then I just continued and you got upset. And we didn't even fix it that day. But I think it wasn't like a situation that we were able to fix that day.
Oh no, we did. We hugged it out, remember?
Right, yeah. But it's not that we properly talked about it. We just...
No, I mean, it was also just like whatever. Like, it's really not, you wanted to do this, I wanted to do that. There's no point.
It was silly.
It was silly, exactly. There's no point in talking about it now for like 3 hours.
Yeah. We don't really have proper, proper fights. We usually just have silly fights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was the last time.
Yes. And this time, we usually start with our Raincloud and Sunshine moment where we can do that. Santi!
No, it's your turn now.
Why?
Because you always ask me first.
Okay.
So, what is your Raincloud moment?
My Raincloud moment?
Yeah.
Huh. Can we do Sunshine moment first? Because I really need to think.
Yeah, same. I don't have anything for anything.
My Sunshine moment. So, my Sunshine moment was that... I don't know, if you follow, then you maybe know that we have a sponsor called Happy Doggo who is sponsoring as many sterilizations as we can possibly take. But the minimum is 600, and before it was 250, and so we had to get to 600, which was a lot of work, like a lot of behind the scene work, and obviously we can't do it alone, so we have different teams now, and then there are some issues sometimes with permissions, and it was a lot of work. I mean, look at Ibu Ayu. She's just a mess. Bless her. She started all of it, like when we started community service and started to go from village to village to vaccinate and sterilize. She was like, yay, so happy. And now at tea meeting, she's just like, she's just exhausted. So this was a lot of work, especially because so many people were involved. It was new. We need to get like a, what's the word for it? Like we need to get into the rhythm, kind of
Routine.
Routine. But we managed. Actually, we managed, how many was it this month? Last month, I mean?
780
something?
Something.
Yeah, like close to 800, which was really a lot. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of admin stuff behind it as well. So it's not just, we sterilize some dogs, because obviously we get funding. So there's a lot of admin stuff.
And just because we work with a lot of people, and the more people
involved
you work with, the more, the higher are the chances that something just along the line doesn't get really communicated well or whatever.
Yeah.
It's not always, up to us. It's not all in our control.
Yeah, but our sponsor doesn't care, Like I'm the one who is responsible, basically, and I'm the one who.
It's so far so good.
So far so good. Yeah, it's really good. I mean, it's new, so mistakes happen.
Really grateful as well.
What an opportunity, really. And that's why we want to do as many as possible, because when are you going to get this opportunity again? Like, this is a gift for all the dogs here on the island.
Yeah.
It's literally a gift for all the dogs here on the island, for the communities. And it's not just, like a little bit of sponsoring, 10 dogs. This is we can do as many as we can. And obviously we want to do as many as we can possibly can. Because if we do this for several years, imagine, the suffering that just happens when you don't sterilize dogs, and they just, make babies, and they make babies again and so on. And most of these dogs, they're on the street. They're not going to have a great life. Not just because they're stray dogs, just because their life, when they get sick, or they're not going to go to a doctor, they're going to suffer. Little babies will get killed by vehicles. There's so many things. Yeah, so sterilization is just the most important thing. This and education.
Yeah. Especially here, there are just too many dogs. Sterilizing is really the only way to have a stop on that, because the thing is, people don't even want female dogs because they can get pregnant, and then if they end up being pregnant, because they have a home in some way here usually, but they just roam around outside.
The door is open, they don't sleep in the bedrooms. Yeah, sorry.
They roam outside, and at some point, if they're not sterilized, of course, they're gonna get pregnant, and that's the point where people dump them and the babies, or only the babies, or only the females again, because they can, get babies. So
this happens so much. Most of the dogs in the puppy house are females, and most of the times we find dogs, it's usually 2 females, or
and sterilizing is also not really cheap here. If this makes up 20-30% of your salary to sterilize a dog, you probably won't do it.
Fair enough.
This is
I understand that.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, so thanks to our sponsor, Happy Doggo, we can finally, tackle this issue.
Yeah.
But other than that, so this was my sunshine moment, but also the reason why I was really, I didn't put a lot of effort into Instagram, just because by the end of the day, my brain was just fried. And usually Instagram stories is something I really enjoy doing, but by the end of the day, I had videos from the puppy house, but it's just, I didn't feel it. It was just, I don't even know what to. Usually it's so easy, I just sit in my bed at night, and then I'm like, oh, okay, what happened today? What would I tell my friend? And then I just make stories, and it's fun. But last week was not the case, which we then, the thing is, it just works hand in hand. So if I don't post, that means less, the numbers will go down straight away, which will mean less people see it, which affects the donations. We really felt that. It was I don't remember the last time we got so little donations. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm so thankful for everyone who helps. It's just in comparison to what usually, or before that, usually comes in. This was really where, I think this was also my Raincloud moment. I can use this as a Raincloud moment. I got a bit anxious because, so what we are doing, so how our structure looks like, salaries and like all operational costs, they are covered by private sponsors. So all donations from Instagram, they're only used for the puppy house, means for dog food, for water,
flea and tick medication,
exactly, like deworming, like the things we need in the puppy house. Like the other day we got new collars, for example. Like
whatever you need for your dog, this by in the over 60,
in the puppy house. Also because I think, first of all, I want to have this off my mind, because salaries, I mean, we have so many people now. I don't think we can, maybe there are ways to get it via single donations, I don't know. But however, for my peace of mind, it's nice to know that these are covered every month separately. And then I lost track. What was I saying?
I can't tell you.
My thoughts. However, and then, everyone who donates via Instagram, I also think it's nice when they know, okay, I'm donating here, and you also know where it's going, that okay, the money I'm donating, I don't know, let's say $10, $15, this is going to go towards the food. And I think, it's nice. It should be like this. I mean, we are very lucky that we found sponsors. Well, we put some work into it as well. I don't know if it's just luck. We made it happen, I guess. But yeah. Wow, this is a lot of talking from me. I'm so sorry. I have so much energy today, which is weird because I went to the gym and then I went for a beach walk, and I still have so much energy.
Yeah, I don't.
I would give you some of mine.
I'm just exhausted.
From me talking?
From everyone talking.
I went to bed early yesterday as well.
Oh.
But I also woke up at like 3.
Yeah, I cannot say the same. I went to bed at 3.
Well, I talked about my Raincloud and Sunshine moment. Do you want to talk about your Sunshine moment?
My Sunshine moment. Was there anything?
A Sunshine moment? Well, I have something in mind. I don't know if the podcast is the right place to talk about it.
No, it's not. I didn't really have a Sunshine moment, to be honest. Since we're back
Blue got adopted.
Yeah, okay, no, it's nice. Yeah, of course, it's
yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's always nice if a dog gets adopted, of course. I mean, yeah. Okay, yeah, Blue got adopted. She's not there yet, so I'm not. I know. No, but since we're back from Thailand, I really haven't stopped working, I would say.
I know, Santi. All of us, though, like at the moment, it's really a lot of work, like a lot of extra work, and
there are like no weekends, to recharge or anything. So, yeah, but it is what it is right now. It's gonna get better. We knew anyway that this month is gonna be really busy. I think we even said that.
We said this in the team meeting as well. Like everyone was prepared for it.
Just with the sterilizing, to find like a new routine and everything is, it just takes a lot of time, and then we have other things that we have to take care of as well.
But it's always with new things, it just takes a little. If I learned anything this year, then it's like everything takes longer than I think. And this is somehow, I don't know, it gives me.
It's like mid-August almost.
Yeah.
How quick went.
Right.
It's like almost Christmas, I feel, right?
You know what's happening Christmas? Ugly drawings.
Right, yay. That's exciting.
So every year Christmas we do these ugly drawings where people can send us, we started this many years ago, where people can send us a picture of their dog and they donate, I think back then it was like $5. Now we're a little more expensive. And then we draw a picture, an ugly picture of their dog, which is also the only way we can draw. Like, it's not that we do this
Any
on purpose.
animal, really. You can send whatever you have.
Yeah, your husband, your mother-in-law, whatever you want. But mainly, like, ideally dogs. However, it's a lot of fun. Like, we have the best time. It's hilarious.
Well, it's a lot of fun for 2 days. And
But then after a few days, it's like, okay. You know, everyone is like losing the motivation. We have to motivate.
Yeah, I think after like the 30th picture, everyone's like, oh, okay. You know?
Yeah, but it's also, I think we have to start a little earlier rather than last minute.
Yeah.
And something I'm also trying to get better.
Last year that we did the last minute? I don't remember. Sorry.
Last minute?
Did we do it last minute last year?
Probably. Probably you're asking me. Of course we did it last minute.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to get better, so that's why we are creating, you know, a few things that for the future already, because we have so much to do and we have to do it a little in advance. I'm trying to get better in preparing for stuff. Just trying to be a bit more organized. I am organized, I would say, in like Bali pause stuff and other stuff as well. Not as organized as Santi, because we went on a holiday together and this girl is organized. Like her clothes and everything, she doesn't throw it just somewhere or leave it somewhere.
No, because it gives me anxiety.
Yeah, I'm very different.
Well, not anxiety, but it just makes me anxious, you know? It's like, if you hear a sound, like a very annoying one, like someone is just like doing this the whole time.
Yeah.
And at some point you're like, you know this feeling? This is what I have if everything is messy. Then I can't fall asleep. And if I would fall asleep and wake up and I see everything is just laying around, I would be very moody and have a
Do you want to spend some time with me in the storage room that I have?
Yeah, we said that.
We can maybe hang out there,
No,
you know?
we said we're gonna do that. But this is okay because we are about to make it nice, you know? It's not, we're there and it is what it is.
Yeah, it's...
yeah, but we have to find a day.
I'm a little different.
Well,
but
that's okay.
I do. I clean up.
As long as you're fine with it.
I clean up, but I have like stuff everywhere, and I clean it up, and then like a few hours later, it looks the same.
Oh, I actually took a video of that. I have to show it to you. I don't think you've seen it. It's so
of my stuff.
Of your stuff and my stuff.
I'm really curious now. I really want to see this video. Yeah, maybe I watched it first. No, you know what? Let's just put it. Yeah, I want to see it, but it's I can imagine how it looks like.
And this was only like around an hour after we arrived in the hotel, by the way.
The thing is, I take my stuff out and I do put it in, but then I need to get something out, and then it's like.
And the thing is, you told me, you're like, yeah, but it's kind of like organized chaos. I know where my stuff is.
True.
Like, no, well, but every hour you ask me, where is this? Have you seen this? Have you seen that?
You do this too, though.
Well, because I usually put it somewhere, but if you take it and put it somewhere else, then this, you know, then
but I don't take your stuff. If anything, you take my stuff.
Oh, this
has always been like this.
This, yeah, would be a discussion it's a very long discussion. I think this is just normal under siblings that, you know, you steal each other's stuff somehow every now and then.
I don't steal your stuff.
You not steal it, you borrow it, obviously. You use my creams and serums and stuff.
Oh, on holiday.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
I haven't taken anything from you in a while.
Right? I don't know, but yeah, let's. I don't care as well. Like, I'm so used to this, Santi. Like I don't care at all.
So
how about let's continue with the Raincloud. You seem really happy at the moment, like despite all the work and stuff. I think you Thailand was really good.
Yeah,
like, it was really nice.
Good. Yeah. No, I also feel motivated. Don't get me wrong. My body's just tired, but I do feel motivated. So that's fine. Again, I just need a little more sleep, because you also want like a private life as well, you know.
Yeah.
Other than
Yeah.
just work. Like, I love it, but
Yeah. Well, since we're back, this is what I'm trying to work on, you know, like the balance. I mean, I guess for you as well, it's such a struggle to have like a good, or to maintain a good balance, like not just for a week, but to actually maintain it. And I think this is always going to be a work in progress. But nevertheless, I'm going to try to be more strict with it. So before, I only took one day off, which was Saturday, but I was still kind of available. But now, on Saturday, I'm just not available. I mean, I'm going to do something in the morning until like 10, but after that, I'm not available for anything. Yeah. I don't want to even look on my phone. Yeah. Because otherwise, once I open, because I get so many messages every single day, like right now, I probably have almost 300 unanswered messages. It's often also just people who want something from me, like always something with dogs, but I cannot help that many people. And it's like somebody I know who gave my number to somebody else, who gave my number to somebody else.
I love it when someone gives my number to.
Hey, I found a dog. Can you pick him up? Who are you? Do we know each other? How about hi? How are you? Like, hey.
Is that a normal thing? And I'm just being a little bit, I don't know, too German about it or something. Like with this, like if you give someone your number and they give it to someone else without asking you.
I think
like
you should ask.
Right?
Like if I give your number,
I think it's rude not to ask.
I'll check with you first.
Yeah.
If you say yes, then fine. But maybe you don't want that, and I definitely don't want that. Like really. Also, you're not going to get a reply. I get so many messages. There are other things that just have priority, and if I would actually spend time to answer every single message, I don't have time for other or less time for other stuff which are important. So that's why. I'm really, I just don't do it often.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to have a more normal life on the weekends, where Saturday and Sunday I just don't do much, but prepare during the week for the weekend basically. Yeah. I'd rather have a little more work during the week, but then on the weekend really just, I need it as well. I'm so much. Like I want to go, I want to go on a date. I want to just be myself a little. I mean, I love the dogs. I'm having I'm so happy that everything happened the way it did. But unfortunately, in the process, it happened a lot that I just lost myself a little, because there are also other sides to me than just dogs, even though I love it, but I'm also a friend. I'm also, a sister. I mean, thankfully we talk with each other every day, anyways. But I'm also a gardener, and I'm also, I'm also an artist. There's so many things I also like to do, and I need time for that. Then I have to. I don't even know if I should talk about this on here. I'm also writing a book. Maybe I shouldn't mention it actually, because I've been writing this book for, I don't know, such a long time, and I'm still not done. I got asked if I want to write a book. I said yes back then. Work in progress. But the truth is, I haven't properly done it because I just had other things to do. They were a priority. And I want to take some time for it. But I also wanted to take some time to just read a book, for example.
Yeah, I just want to say the same thing.
And I'm getting older, and I also want to have a family at some point, so I need to maybe find a partner for that at some point as well.
And time passes by so quickly as well. It's
so fast.
Like this.
Yeah, and then you're in your mid-30s, and I don't want to end with just by myself and a house full of dogs. I don't want that. It's not going to happen, knock on wood. But it's just, it's also my fault, because often I don't want to do these things. I don't want to go on a date. I really don't. I'm happy when I'm home with my dogs.
Yeah, because it's comfortable as well.
It's comfortable. Yeah. But I need to force myself, to go out. Yeah, I'm also a creature of habit, I have to say.
Yeah,
same. So I have to force myself to go out a little, which I'm gonna do now.
It's just there's just so much of energy I have left, you know, and then I have to see where I put it in, kind of. And usually I decide to put it in myself when I'm at home and just chill, you know.
Which is nice. I love it. So I have this with my therapist now. I talked about that, how I'm gonna do it, or we talked about how I'm gonna do it. So one time a week, I'm gonna go out for dinner. One time a week, I'm gonna do something with a friend, like a few hours without phone. And one time a week, I'll just be by myself, and you know, because I love that.
Date
in
with
the garden.
yourself is really important.
I love it
too.
so much, and it gives me so much energy. But also, quality time with friends gives me energy. Just sometimes I don't have energy, and then I don't want to do it. But every time I do it, it's actually nice. So I'm gonna take better care of that. Yeah.
What else has been going on?
What else?
The past. Do we do the podcast every 2 weeks? Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. Okay.
It passes so fast, right?
It's so quick.
Passes so fast. Yeah.
Oh, well.
That's the thing. There's so much that happens every day. For real, I'm really happy at the moment. I'm in a really good space. I hope it stays like this. But this is on me, you know. I have to work on it, and it's gonna be fine. The good thing is that we can now actually take this time for ourselves because the team is so awesome. You know, they're so great.
Yeah.
That we can actually do that. Before, this wasn't an option. So.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
I mean, right now, for me, I don't know, I feel like it looks a bit different, you know. I feel like there are things that that only I can do. So that's why I have to do them.
Yeah,
and
but we can still take some time.
And I have like deadlines as well. So. Yeah, but I still try, even though I have a deadline for a project, I'm still gonna try and have a weekend a little bit, like at least Sunday, really, because I need that. Just really need it.
We also hired somebody new in the puppy house. We're gonna introduce you at a later point, because let's see how it goes first.
Yes. So far, so good.
So far, yeah, so good. We're gonna tell you more later because you never know.
Yeah.
But so far, so good. And that is gonna allow Firas and Suzanne, who live in the puppy house, to get 2 days off as well.
Yeah.
Because, you know, they need to have more.
1 day is not enough.
It's just not enough. The thing is, they stay in the puppy house as well. So what we're doing now, because I don't know if you know about the River House, which is like an office, but also Finn and Dida live there, so that they swap. When Suzanne and Firas have off, they sleep in the puppy house and they go to the River House, where we have a few dogs and cats and and then they get proper sleep. And I don't know if Suzanne's gonna do it. 100% not. I don't know what to do with her, really. You know, like I want her to rest, but I cannot force her either. And let's see how that goes.
She's an adult, you know, she can take care of herself, I guess.
Yeah. You know what she did the other day on her day off? She bought, from her salary, all kinds of like, I don't know the English word, but this stuff inside.
I know, yesterday, because dogs are leaving us
so
soon,
she bought like this stuff in the mattress. I don't know what the English word for it. Do you know mattress stuff?
Like foam?
Foam,
right? Yeah.
So she made dog beds. So she bought fabric and like this mattress stuff, foam.
Yeah.
And so she had off, and I walked into the puppy house, into her area, and she was sitting there with like a sewing machine and sewing dog beds, pink ones. And she was like, "Yeah, look, pink." It's like, "Where did you get this from?" She's like, "I bought it." So she did so many dog beds.
Yeah, she did.
She did so many dog beds.
Because a few dogs are leaving us soon, and they need dog beds when they leave.
Yeah, but she did it for like...
And normally, you know, we would buy the dog beds, and she's like, "Can we use this one?" I was like, "Where is this from?" She's like, "I make." I said,
I saw
you made it? I was like, "Sure, of course, let's take those. They're actually really great." So
pink.
Good on her.
She's so awesome, really.
Like,
We're so lucky.
I made a lot, so okay, good.
I think everyone in there, it's such a good vibe, such a good fit.
Yeah, I love that we have team lunch as well.
Yeah.
once a week. I think that's nice.
Yeah, like once a week. Ibu had T who helps as well with just
cleaning.
with cleaning. She cooks lunch for all of us, and then we sit together and eat, and then we also have team meeting. It's just nice.
Yeah.
Because often we are not at the same time at the puppy house. Like we have different schedules. Like, and so it's not that we see each other every day. All of us. So it's nice to have that. It's nice. And then it's also nice. Like the other day we took a video where Mango is basically, she has a fruit stand and she's like selling fruits. I'm not going to spoil it too much. And it's so nice to work on these projects together because we all sit there, everyone is doing something, we are working together. It's really good. It's so much fun with them too because they're also so talented. You know, like I think the combination is so good. Everyone is good in like different things and it's just
they're very
perfect fit, really.
They're very creative as well.
Yeah, and it's a lot of fun. I think it's a lot of fun for everyone.
Very dedicated.
Yeah, and the video was so great. Like Mango did so well, and because the thing is with these videos, you cannot plan it really. Like you can plan obviously how it's going to look like. We have an idea, but
the dogs don't really.
But the dogs, they do whatever they want. So we just have to leave them. You know, like we just leave them, do whatever.
Hope for the best.
Yeah. Like with Kevin, for example, once he was selling lemonade, and then we put like a glass of like a drink there with a straw, and he started to chew on the straw, but this was on him, you know, we cannot force this. He just does whatever. And same with Mango. We put a box there and on the ground of the stand and wrote for free on it, like a paper box. Mm-hmm. And then we were just hoping that some dogs would go into the box, and some actually did, which was awesome. Like some of the puppies went in, Piggy went in, so this was nice. But we just left them. And then they ate so much fruits, and it's so nice. Like they didn't fight. So good.
Yeah.
It's so great. And before that, we had like a birthday thing, and there was like lots of treats coming out of piñata. And it was like, should we risk this? Should we not? I was like, no, let's do it. We are all there, you know, in case something happens. But it was really good. Really good. And on visitor day, oh my God, these dogs are just so... I have the feeling every week is just getting better and better. They're so chilled.
They're really used to it by now.
Yeah. Really, really awesome. They're... Like every time I'm there, I'm just thinking, oh my God, these dogs are so great. Everyone is so different, but they're so great. I love them so much. How cute is Ibu Jenny? I just can't deal with her.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about taking her when Ziggy leaves, which is in 2 days.
You want a new foster dog? How about take a break?
I know, but I will. But realistically, I take a break for 2 days, and then I'm like, oh...
Yeah, I'm taking a break. Like my foster dogs are leaving.
Yeah, but you also have 3. No, you have even.
I have 5 foster dogs.
Yeah, but you know,
I have
puppies.
12 dogs here at the moment.
Yeah.
And I have to say, it's getting a little like, especially when you have a lot of work. It's getting a little like, okay, I wouldn't mind a little less, to be honest. So my rule is always around 10, under 10 ideally. But. Yeah, so now, because I have workers here as well, and they need to fix a few things, and they bark a lot at the workers, and it's just, I can't hear dogs barking. It annoys me a lot.
Yeah, I also have
like it's a pain in my body. Yeah, so I don't get to rest here then, or I can't really work properly if they just keep barking. So I have to put them with me in the room, which they don't mind. They like it, but then they bark there. And
yeah. So anyway, I want to take Ibu Jenny.
Sorry. Sorry.
Because Ibu Jenny is the sweetest dog when she meets people.
Oh my God.
She doesn't have any problems with dogs or anything like that. But the outside world is very scary for her. Everything outside of the puppy house is just just too scary
Like
for
she
her.
goes to the beach, but she's still scared there. So
Yeah.
the next step for her is actually to go into foster care.
Yeah.
She's so great. Like she likes every dog, every person she meets. But outside, like the noises and stuff, it's just she doesn't know that, you know.
Yeah.
And it's actually impressive when she came to the puppy house, she was just numb. Like you couldn't. She was just like stiff and numb and didn't want any touch. Like you could tell that she didn't know that.
She was like frozen.
Frozen, yeah. In fear, in just awful. And now, like she greets, seriously, I'm not making this up. She greets everyone, like every visitor, every person she meets. It's as if she has known this person for such a long time. And she's like, you know, her tail, her entire body is like moving.
Yeah.
She's so cute. Jenny, she's a good dog.
So yeah, I'd like to take her to mine and see, you know, a little bit more of her. Because we know the puppy in the puppy house really well, but it's always different when you take them out of it.
Yeah.
Bring them into your home. See
just
how
to
they
go
are
somewhere.
with my dogs, with my cats. See how they're outside.
Like the other day I went with Blue to like a waterfall because so some friends of mine were here from Germany and my best friend from school, and I haven't seen him in like some time, and his wife, and so they, you know, want to do something, and but I thought, you know, if I do something, then I have to take dogs with me, because otherwise I don't know if it's during the week, I feel bad if I don't do anything. Yeah, so we took Blue and two of my dogs, and you get to know them from a different side, or you get to know them from a different side outside of the puppy house. And then I went with Piggy to the mountain area of Bali, which was also really nice.
It sounds like you've been having a great time going to waterfalls, staying in nice places.
And you know what?
Good for you.
You know what? Last weekend I had beers at the beach and I felt like I'm 21 again. In my bikini, in the sand, with a beer. I don't even drink beer, but like that day I was like, I feel like this. Yeah, but it wasn't like that. I mean, yeah, I had obviously fun as well, but it's also with 3 dogs, like you have to watch them. It's you have to be with them in the car, and believe me, car rides. Honestly, I was wishing for like a crate thing, because they're just all over you. You're like holding the leashes, and then it's
a long car ride as well.
It's a long car ride. Yeah. And Piggy, she got sick on the way. Oh my God, she vomited on me. There's a YouTube video on it. I don't know if it's gonna be in the YouTube video, but she vomited on me like 12 times. The driver was not very happy about this, obviously, so I had to clean it. It was just, bless her. Yeah, and then, anyways, it was fun. Like, it was good to see her, you know, in a different environment, and it was good. I think we're gonna do this more often, that once a month, we talked with the team about it already. We want to take some of the dogs, like one of the team members, you know, they go out, but take dogs with them. So it's for them fun, but also the dogs get out, because they just go to the beach. I mean, it's better than nothing.
No, it's already really good, I think.
I know, but I think, you know, I want to make it better as well. It's just so... So the idea is that soon we're going to set up something like a monthly fun fund, you know, for dogs to go out and do stuff. That people basically can donate monthly towards that. We're going to do the same with treats. Like a monthly treat fund or something. I haven't really worked it out, but we had some troubles with the website, because we had somebody who was helping us with the website, but then he didn't anymore. And then, you know, some friends are helping now, and there's certain things I just can't do. So it was all a little, it's taking longer, which is okay. We're gonna get there. Everything takes longer than I think, but it's okay. Yeah.
So, talking about that.
Wow, I'm just talking a lot today, Santi. I'm so sorry. Did you even manage to say a word?
Not much,
I'm
but it's
so
okay.
sorry.
It's okay.
But then again, you don't have a lot of energy. I have more, so perfect. Sorry.
Yeah. But I actually think it's time.
It's time.
It's time.
Time to go to the puppy house. We have to go to the puppy house now.
Yeah, also we don't have a watch here anymore. We used to have the
a
laptop
watch
here to know how long we've been
You have a
talking
phone.
already. Yeah, do you know when you started?
I have no idea.
Same.
Not on time. This is what I can tell you. That's why we are probably late for, we're gonna meet Ibu Ayu now. And then go to the puppy house. Bless her, really.
I have admin day today.
Yeah, I have Ibu Ayu day, and the thing is, so Ibu Ayu was supposed to get some help because it's a lot of work and I can't be there all the time. We need Agustin for other stuff. We have to start our education project again soon. So we found somebody who can help Ibu Ayu. And her job was to help, you know, with just getting all the permissions, talking to the local authorities, and going from house to house, sterilize, vaccinate. But also, you know, sterilize. And then after 2 days, she was like, yeah, so she can't see blood. It's like, yeah, well, don't look on the wound then. But also, if you know that sterilization is involved, then obviously there's going to be a little bit of blood, which was extra work for Ibu Ayu, because in these days she just showed her everything and all of that. Like, it took a lot of her time, and then, yeah, but we'll have to do it anyways. However,
shall we?
Let's go to Ibu Ayu. Okay. I'm gonna cheer her up a little with my good mood. Let's see if I'll manage. Yeah.
Thank you for listening.
Sorry for talking so much. Today, I mean, I always talk a lot, but today is really a lot. Like a lot. Just so happy, and I have a lot of energy.
Okay.
Okay.
See you
Before
next
I continue,
time.
bye.
Next time. Bye.